hear it. The silence, a little bit of the water running. There is peace. It's that quiet amongst the bombs and the cursing and the screaming. Alright, let's talk Berbere spice now. This is my version that I've adapted. There's quite a few recipes online. I don't like many of them. So now we're going to do one I've come up with. Alright, let's start off. This one's a rough one. We're going to get a handful of these red chili peppers. You generally want about 4 to 5 tablespoons, in my opinion. That looks alright to me. Alright, so these are the whole herbs. We're going to heat those just a little bit before we mix them in so they activate. Next, we've got some of our actual mixed stuff, if you will. So now we've got salt. I'm going to do 3 teaspoons. I'm going to put that in this bowl right here. We'll try not to talk too much in between. Maybe you can just hear the piece. Alright, now we're going to do paprika. So, it's 4 tablespoons is what I do. But I like to do 2 of them smoked and 2 of them regular paprika. Give it just a little bit of something. So we're going to start off with the 2 smoked paprika. Alright, now we're going to do 1 teaspoon of coriander. And I'm going to use full coriander. It's an interesting thing about this. As a seed, it's coriander. When it's turned into a plant, I think it's basil or something like that. So, I haven't figured this out, but if I take them in a whole form and I do a teaspoon, by the time I grind it up, it might be a little bit more, but another teaspoon of coriander. Now we're going to do a half teaspoon of some ground ginger. All the dried stuff, the powdered stuff, we're going to put in this bowl right here together. Alright, next we're going to do 3/8 of a teaspoon of some ground cardamom powder. Next, we've got 3/8 fenugreek seeds. We're going to do whole. We're going to do this little measuring thing here. And if it ain't perfect, it should be okay. Now, here is where I will say, you don't want too much of these next ingredients. You do, it's going to come out tasting like this cinnamony, not good, spicy thing. That's what happened the first time I made it. So I'm going to do 1/4 of nutmeg, 1/4 teaspoon. I'm going to do 1/4 teaspoon of allspice. I don't go any more than that with these two. And then the cloves that come right afterwards calls for 1/8 of a teaspoon. Now I got whole cloves, so I'll take out these little suckers. That is a whole clove. So I'm going to do about 1 1/2, almost 2. I don't I don't think you really don't want too many. It'll take over your taste altogether real quickly. Now, I like to throw in 2 teaspoons of cayenne powder because I like some kick. I like some heat. Put that in there. Now, we'll do about 3/8 some turmeric, just because it's got such good properties and add some little earthiness to it. Okay. Now, we've got our powders, and we've got our whole. I'm going to store the piece for just a minute. We're going to heat these up and get them activated. You're not trying to cook them, trying to heat them up. You start smelling the smell. I think that's about good. Not bad. Now to end it, I'm going to put them all in this grinder here, this nice little coffee grinder, and grind it up into a delicious Berbere spice. We don't have to do that on camera though. Cheers. We'll be back with the knitter kebab.